Okay, howdy doody. My name's Mark Howard, and this is our homestead that we're going to put a garden in. But we're going to show you before and after. And this is definitely the before. So hang on and watch this. This would be our this is our patio. You can see the wood we use. We have a little fire pit. Of course, right now we just moved in, so everything's a little scattered. Everything's a little messy, and all of that stuff right there is coming out next to the fence. All of that. Thinking about getting rid of that palm tree. So any of you viewers might want that palm tree, go ahead. Let me know, contact us. And then this is the shed, which shed needs work desperately. So you can see over here that this shed is underwater. We need dirt. This is leftover water, and it just gets in the shed. This corner especially, you can see it's all just nasty. I got to raise this whole thing up, and that's what I meant to show you. I will edit this later. Show you that's my crappy ass shed. But that'll be changed too. So I can just get this ready and close this like it's supposed to be closed, and we'll edit this later like I said. Okay, I want to stop and start. And then as you can see, that's the house that we live in. It's a story and a half. And all of this is gonna be garden. Now we have a big tree, that one right there. Oops, sorry. There's the house. And there's the patio. But you can see that this is what we're all going to use for gardening right here. That's pecan tree, orange tree, back in the back that's pear tree. Over there that's a satsuma tree, a bush. That's an oak with the bat box in it, and that I think is an ash. I think we're going to cut that down because it's shading too much of the back area during the summer and spring. But all this right here that you see, this is that's our fire pit. Then that fire pit, we sit around that and enjoy life as it should be enjoyed. But you can see all these weeds, all of this. I mean, it's just, yuck. Yeah, there's a golf cart. It's Terry's golf cart. And in my trailer, of course, I try to hide it in the back. And then we've got, that's where Terry's dog that passed away, Jake. That's where he's buried, right there underneath the garden sign. But we're going to try to make all of this a garden, this whole thing. And then also we have orange trees, grapefruit tree, and more orange trees. And this is the south side of the patio. Now, we'll come over here, and this is because we don't want all this stuff's up here because we don't want the frost to get all this. So, but this is the area. That's the orange tree. That's the grapefruit. That's the other orange. And that's a pecan tree, and that one really was loaded, full of pecans. We got probably, I don't know, 300 pounds of pecans this year. That's our jalapeno. You can see Terry plants a lot of stuff in buckets. But these, we don't know what these are, but I can tell you one thing, they're coming out. We're pulling all this crap out of here because it's a waste of space. And these don't do anything. And then there is a trellis right here, a white one. It's on the other side. It's got jasmine, and it blooms. It smells beautiful, but guess what? See you later, bye. We're taking the trellis, we're putting it back over here. Now, we do that, and we'll put the jasmine, maybe put some lattice work like that right there on the front for the jasmine to bloom on. So, just giving you a brief head start of what we're looking at before we get started. Look at there. We already got wild strawberries. Ooh-wee, what you talking about, Willis? All right, but you know, we gotta add dirt. This is all low right in here. This is miserably low. But look at that, man. It looks like a lake. And especially these two pecan trees, they just, oh, there's so many pecans floating in water this year. But there was enough to where we didn't have to worry about it. As you can see, there's pecans, beautiful pecans. I mean, they're everywhere. This year we had a bumper crop, and they're still, look, they're everywhere. Pecans, pecans, pecans. But we're gonna get dirt and fill this in. It looks like before we bought this, looking at the borders of the edging here, it looks like they had a swimming pool and they dug it up, filled it in, but they half-assed did it. So anyway, that's back in the back. That looks like a rotten tree, but it's actually a pear tree. But the squirrels get all our pears before we can get to them. So eventually we're going to raise this whole shed up enough to where it looks good and level and it's out of the water, but we're also going to put dirt. It's all going to be covered with dirt. And those oranges, by the way, are very sour, and those satsumas are very good. However, they got more seeds than you can imagine. I mean, there's probably like 5 seeds in each section. And then here we got raspberry. This is my dog, Raspberry. 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 What'd you see? Say hi to the people. Okay. Yeah, I know. To you too. Okay, that's Raspberry. And a dead palm tree. Another palm tree. I hate palm trees. I hate them, I hate them, I hate them. And this is down in Pasadena, Texas. Southeast of Houston. It's kind of a suburb. It's its own town, but its own city. But it's southeast, right there on the ship channel. So now you've seen this. Now you're going to see more, but the next time you're going to see a progression of beds, seeds, and everything. And we have a great big surprise for you later this year.